many times I've taught him to use my Keurig. You turn it on, you put the pot in, you press the brew button.
Just say on and off. There's no other button. Say on and off. That's the one you press. Only one. You don't want to press the shit for the salad.
Right. So he said I knew if I didn't make anything, she wouldn't eat over the weekend. So he boiled some eggs and he prepped some salad. And he's like, she'll probably eat eggs and some ice cream.
What the fuck? Coach is not offering you to play someone for a third time, but you're facing a familiar foe this week in the Cowboys. What are you expecting in this game? Hard-hitting brawl or a chess match? Man, I'm about to beat the fuck out the... My fault. Beat the fuck out of was the wrong phrase. I'm about to shit down these boys' throat. Hell yeah. Prehistoric Hispanics. Hell yeah. Warsha.
Today, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. We'll see Taylor Heineke and the Washington Commander.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here.
And they sent us out here to play that damn Cowboy. I just don't understand that part.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it
Y'all
out to the
fools
25.
even making it in the playoffs makes me upset.
Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store.
I'll tell you what it's got in store. I'm about to put at least about 3 more interceptions on that stat.
But he's coming off such a sensational performance, I'm not sure he cares. 4 touchdown passes in the last game.
It's time for a smack fatty.
His head coach would sign up for that
right
now.
Get on me, dude.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to
They got me big as hell over here. What?
He gets maybe 3.
Rowdy.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right?
What?
Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Oh, my God, bro.
On 2nd and 7. Prescott
You want to...
got it open. And now look at this. Big game.
We'll take that. Thank you.
And it's
Get on me.
Washington that
Get on me.
scoops it up. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Nah, we got to talk about this. What in the world has happened to my mans? There's no reason why Shaka Tony should be out here. Where the hell is Montez?
On 1st and 10, Heineke.
That boy is so tired, bro. I saw him breathing on the doggone sideline before we even started the play. I seen him standing over there. Did y'all see that? Dude was literally on his knees huffing and puffing. I was like, bro, why are you tired already?
They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense.
I was like, 50, why are you tired, bro?
Talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Joey Sly on for the extra point.
Oh, Jesus.
It's good, and Washington will
That's
take
why we
a
do that.
7-0 lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work.
I don't know if they just made Joey Sly worse or what.
One play resulting in the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will come out to the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? A little
Smith Williams
again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoffs. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world.
No, I think that's ever really bothered me about this game.
It's just us. Let's go play.
Becomes that us
is the way they make everybody's bottom half look, especially, bro. Like these don't these are the most unproportionate legs I've ever seen in my life.
So much of the game
There's only a
today,
few people in the league that's got legs that have proportions like that. Like you can watch football right now today, and you're gonna see that people's legs do not can look like that, bro. Like
half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker.
y'all giving everybody who's just big like these huge thighs, like bro, no, like
his first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
And the tight end is certainly
making just
built to
anybody
move the
huge
chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier
he got
for the
mine.
quarterback to
I
pick
was
him
running
out
over there.
and deliver.
Full sprint, even though it didn't look like I was sprinting. I know. That's Mayo. That's right, we at 4-3. I can smell it. I can smell it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw. Prescott being chased out left.
Oh, get him. Get him. Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. He's short.
Nearly
Okay.
got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Commander's going to retake the field for drive number 2. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the...
Oh, y'all suck, bro.
Touchdown, Washington.
Y'all suck. Stop playing that shell.
72 yards.
Y'all over there playing cover 2. I don't know who y'all think y'all are. Like,
another impressive drive. So
nah, I got the dog on
2 touchdowns, Charles. A great start to this ball game.
home shot, bro. Killed
One of the
that.
words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one.
They playing this soft defense, bro. Like, I don't understand what's going on. Y'all gonna have to actually play some damn defense.
Is up and good, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Got the nerve to press and then go on the cover 2, like basic. And then like it might be in Tampa, like.
One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. The kickoff team on the field now,
Which is still whack, bro. I'll spread it out a little bit more. You got the damn linebacker carrying. all the way up the middle of the field.
Out to
Like,
the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott.
oh,
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Open receiver, that's Caden Smith, the tight end. And he's at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
westbound
Extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. He finds his
That's
target.
horseshit right there. What?
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one a 1st down.
People just be hurt, bro.
Prescott.
Yeah, I'm on that.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Prescott now from the 50. Flush to his right.
Let's go.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And
they'll just keep playing worse.
Returnable as it sails out of bounds. Washington ready to try again on offense. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that 1-play touchdown strike. So now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
On 3rd down, Heineke. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. A pretty sizable deficit here in the 1st quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another 1st down, almost back to the drawing board.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
You're going to keep drawing up the same shit. I'll stay.
Now Heineke. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and break through contact and short of the sticks.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 7 on the
It was smelling rough back there, boy. I felt that.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he will go down.
Trying to step up.
Sack. Micah Parsons coming in from that outside linebacker.
I literally can feel him, bro.
Like, it's a loss of 5. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
which is kind of bullshit.
Well, this drive, they're
Because
perfect
like we've been
2 of 2 on
thrashing
third
him, so
down
how does he just
conversions,
keep
but they need a full
popping
10
off out
yards
of
here.
nowhere?
Looking to throw, Heineke. Throw to the right here, taken in by McCoy.
Oh, maybe should have took a shot.
And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first.
58 yards.
There
Let's
on
go,
the
Joey.
completion, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Put it on the money, Bo.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
This will come out to the 25 as Lewis going to opt to not return it. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but hold on, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this.
He's got it.
Wow.
Complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Got his man complete
Hey,
over the middle.
bro.
It's Schultz. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Guys.
Well, with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
Inside give to Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
Mad that
So
fool
the
even
completion
got
good
that
for
off.
6 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. Now Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And the Cowboys are going to have
I
a
swear to
first
God,
and
I'm
goal
not
coming up
signing
as they
him,
find
bro.
a
I'm
way
gonna
to
cut your
convert
ass.
there on 3rd and 1. Elliott is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard
Let's go.
line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to
That's
get
my
in.
fault.
And he'll get in.
I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on with my DBs, man, because I can never figure out why they're lining up the way they are.
In from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a good return up past the 30, but was it aided by an illegal block or a hold? Let's see. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
First down, Heineke. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Here's Heineke. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Well, that's good for a first down. Here's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up. And he fires
God, he's not coming down. Like
Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start.
That's because they got Trayvon playing safety, bro.
So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On the give, this is their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Deron Payne drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now, as he's on to punt for Dallas. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Bro, Jesus, man. You guys do not block anything.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Heineke on first down. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That story that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Now Joey Sly for the point after.
I can't stand it, though. Man, can't stand him, bro.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First down, Prescott. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, nothing open downfield.
I thought he was really going to try. Boy, I was about to knock his head clean off.
Work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
This time they stay on the ground, and they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Oh, bro, come on, dog.
A good return there, 17
He had the block.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass.
Bro, what kind of nonsense is that? Look at this lane, dude. I'm literally gone, dog. And you're really about to tell me this dude is not getting this block? Like, he engaged in a whole block. Why are you making me engage in a tackle as soon as he gets up on that block? Like, bro, hell no. I'm running through that arm tackle. That dude is not stopping me. I'm running full speed. Like,
comes out for their next drive, making his presence felt early in this one.
Man,
first
hell
half,
no.
Already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From just shy of midfield, Heineke.
oh my God, bro.
Intercepted.
This nigga not having to do shit, bro. He's playing safety, essentially.
32-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time.
It's all they got him doing. Like, yeah, it's his 2nd interception. He don't never have to guard nobody. Look. Like, and this is just bullshit. This is just absolute bullshit. Like, I'm sick of y'all acting like Taylor can't throw the ball at all. Like, I'm sick of them acting like that, bro. Like,
Here in the first half alone. Again,
that shit is severely underthrown to do that.
And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys.
Throwing the ball
offense.
with lead, and I can't never seem to get enough fucking arm behind it.
Where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the half. Prescott. He finds his man. And now
Bitch ass nigga.
fumble near midfield. And it's It's
Get that
Washington
block.
that
Get that
scoops it
block.
up.
Oh,
On
my
the move
God,
past
bro.
the
Why am I
30,
being
but
caught
they
by
will
him?
not be able to capitalize
Why?
as
Like,
time
that
is
shit
run
don't
out
make
here
no
on the
sense.
first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup.
That doesn't
As
make
we'll
any
get you down
sense.
the
Like,
coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman
he's a
in our
fullback.
EA Sports halftime
I'm a
report.
safety.
Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very
I'm
much.
running full
This is the
speed.
first
I
of
have a
4
block that
divisional
should have,
round matchups
like,
coming up this weekend.
bro.
We'll get back out to you guys.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because
I swear, this game is like, they really be like forcefully holding, bro.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here come the Commanders for the first possession of the third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little
Now when
more
y'all
with that
trying to
big
let them go
offensive line.
crazy, bro.
I'm
Like,
not
look at
saying
these
get away
stupid
from
ass
throwing
shit.
the football.
And
That's
now
still
all of a
working.
sudden, bro.
But if they run it
All
more
of a sudden.
effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Why are you tired? You ran one play.
To try again after the sack. Heineke. And the
What is
timing of
going on,
that
bro?
time as that one
Like,
falls to the ground.
And this drive
what is that?
over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack
No,
on first
bro.
down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Literally fucking dying. Like, go get the damn ball.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Thomas brings it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big
I
carry
really do
away
not think
from
I
busting this
struggle, but
open.
I
That's a
guess
good
I'll
start
take
for
a
him.
word for it.
After the pickup of 5,
Literally
here's 2nd and 5.
Averaging like 5 yards a carry. Bro.
Gibson again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
My bad, 6 yards
It'll
a
go as a
carry.
pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called, they are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin.
Terry, I'm not about to ask you why you ran that like that, but it's all good. At least you caught the ball, bro.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
I'm trying. I need to know why he ran this route like this, because that shit was a full-blown comeback, and I literally threw it back for the comeback. Like, why did the ball go there, and why did I just don't understand what just happened. This game is really playing me.
Gibson is in. Touchdown, Washington. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is now 24. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Kind of shit was that?
At the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. They've got their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Here's Prescott. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. It's caught. Tolbert. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
I'm very happy that he did not hit him, because I was about to get a flag for that one.
As he's on for the 5th time.
But I also thought that he was going to turn upfield for real.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Washington.
Crazy. They need to stop playing so much man-to-man.
An 80-yard touchdown. And the Commanders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware.
Hey, Drew Lock is trash.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Look at that. Bitch ass dude. Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. on play action. Heineke. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
I think I had the wrong person, though. I thought that was supposed to. They just told me Curtis Samuel on that route, though.
Touchdown of the game. And the Commanders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
They just keep putting Jermaine Pierce on this team. It's like, bro, stop doing that and playing man-to-man coverage. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all can't cover him man-to-man.
For a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Oh, yeah, you about to get some playing time in this one.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw there caught by Gallup.
Yeah, I was just running in circles right there.
Midfield. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. On the move past the 40. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Prescott yet again. That's Gallup on the slant.
Bro, y'all got these fat-ass tackles out here running routes like damn tight ends.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less.
I know y'all
come
just
up
seen
on
71,
2nd and inches. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Dude,
they definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Now a carry here for their fullback. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Yeah, go.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th.
Oh, get.
It's caught inside the 5.
Why are you dudes doing that?
Touchdown, Cowboys. Julio Jones from 13 yards out. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead in this divisional round and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
But why is Curtis?
Now Heineke. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up four fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
A give to Gibson running right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Fuck off.
Once more, Gibson. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Bro,
First carry here for Robinson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Like, we're just not able to run through anything, which I just find amazing.
They had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Escaping the press. Oh, Prescott stripped.
Give the ball, bro.
And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he is going to bring this one back to the house. It's a Commanders touchdown on the scoop and score.
And these
So
shoulders
great
told
play
me.
there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And this
Man,
one
let
was
us out, bro. I don't even care if they down.
Washington moving on as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL EA Sports. The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long from our nation's capital.
Shit down them boys' neck. I wasn't playing when I said it. They only 9-8, bro. How the fuck they make it here? Interesting. Yeah, let's get after it. Kind of interesting playing them though. For some crazy stuff. That's always sounds awesome inside. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what happens. Oh, hell no.
today. From FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's the NFC Championship game. We'll see Taylor Heineke and the Washington Commanders taking on Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals.
For my money, it's the best time of the year, playoff football time, as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Arizona Cardinals and the Washington Commanders. For the chance to head to Arizona in 2 weeks' time for Super Bowl 57, we are underway now in the NFC Championship. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level.
Let's go.
In order for his team
Montez
to win.
is back.
Montez Sweat. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. Another try after the first down sack.
Oh, really?
Murray. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray buying time to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was
He did
off
not
in the
feel like he was
execution
out of the
that
pocket,
play.
but
Good news,
I'm
they
gonna
got
let
a
it
whole
go.
game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. So here's Washington now in excellent field position to start things out. They'll be brought out by a player who was undrafted back in 2015 out of Old Dominion. Last season, his first as a starter. It's Taylor Heineke. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And they'll wind up getting
I did
this
not
one
realize
all the
that was
way
him.
down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Straight ahead, Gibson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now on 1st and goal, a chance to get a leg up in this NFC title game. They'll run with Gibson, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Touchdown! Logan Thomas from 6 yards away. And the Commanders have struck first in this NFC title game. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, and now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you get a team working together, and you get the crowd involved fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Now Murray. Benjamin's got it. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Second and 5 now. Murray. And he coughed it up.
How do we not get the ball, bro? I don't understand how that should be happening.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting...
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Jonathan Allen able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out, and he is going to need to bomb this one.
Hell no.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game. Well, they tried the field goal from just inside of 70 yards. It missed, and now this offense set up nicely at midfield. Heineke now from the 50. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Heineke. And he will find his man Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, 50 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now 14-0. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up the 3rd down.
Again, that's all we want to do. He's not taking his passes, bro.
Throwing now is Murray. To Connor on the check down. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play.
Never win this game by running all over his dude.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Throwing. Heineke. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards that time and a Washington 1st.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll go again with Gibson, and he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
Oh, why
taken down at the 2-yard line.
He just fell like he tripped on his own feet. What just happened?
Now a strong performance here in this 1st half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there.
I need to see what just happened, bro.
Ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Oh, okay. He swiped me. I was like, because that was one of my best cutbacks today.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll try to run with Gibson, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Commanders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then 1 play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Yeah. You got to let him keep his momentum when you're doing shit like that. You putting the rock down like that, bro. You got to keep your momentum. Ooh, that's a good game. I want to see one of these motherfuckers in the Super Bowl. It's going to be Pittsburgh or Baltimore, one of the two. I don't know how Pittsburgh got there. Baltimore, at least I understand. I really don't know how Pittsburgh got there.
Pointed out yet, probably should. You got a dome team on the road, January, cold weather. How tough is that, or is that something that really shouldn't come into play?
Well, it shouldn't.
Oh!
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl, and they will take over at the 26.
That man jumped up for that, boy. I can't believe I got to get after it. It wasn't my man at all he was throwing to.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because
that's crazy.
We expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Bro, you got to understand.
On 1st and 10,
oh, I wanted to take it so bad.
Receiver McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds about
I was about to take that shot, man. I swear I was.
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Heineke now. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Commanders are able to widen their lead here in this first half. It's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And, CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But this one might be over by halftime.
And since you've already put your job on the line by actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described. I see no hope for them going forward.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Benjamin St. Juste there on the stop.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11
I need to get this back.
Every snap. Another nice job there to force
And Murray in trouble here, and down
Chase.
he goes.
Damn it, Bo.
Chase Young with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's
I'm tired of you taking
7.
games off, bro. I feel like you show up every 2 games. Like,
Fielded at the 20.
know what just happened.
And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to get a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
A first down throw for Heineke. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Heineke to throw it. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Heineke's throw complete there to Thomas. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's now 3 straight plays of over 15 yards and 3 straight first downs.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now
especially because we getting off in every way possible.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. That time a 6-play drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Cole, are you okay, bro?
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Murray. And this one caught by Max Williams. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Murray. Dancing to his left. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now.
No,
as he's on
anyway,
the
bro.
punt for Arizona. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. Here comes Antonio Gibson as he's set for another drive. He's in his own 2nd quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
Heineke now looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh!
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
What?
J.J.
Forgot he was still on this team.
Able to get him for a loss of about 3. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Heineke's throw complete to Dotson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain of 14, 1st down Commanders. Now Heineke. Going right back to Dotson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
I don't think I'm going to get that, but we'll see.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, let me go.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
I don't really like this play either.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Heineke toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
I mean, I was kind of... Shit.
Dotson
Let's go, Jahan.
Touchdown, Commanders. down. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and it is 42-0. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22.
I didn't think he was going to bring it out for real.
Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum
I don't know about that.
heading into the second half. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And pass complete to Moore. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 38, Murray. He'll get that one to Carter complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Arizona. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Final play of the half here, Heineke. Getting this into the hands of Turner.
Why not?
So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, what half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to the AFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers doing battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
Don't make no damn sense.
So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half, as one of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always.
Brandon Godden.
As we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Halas Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation to kind of looking ahead. Would you agree? And that's caught.
So my balls. We going that way, boy.
Washington. Jahan Dotson. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
No track speed.
The Commanders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like the Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. Sly on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone.
He got his shit smacked.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he is going to lose yardage
Let's
here.
go.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's
Big
going to bring
jump.
up second and 11. Murray now. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down. Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray, and that's incomplete.
Well, partner, they certainly
Our defense
top 10
we've been
defensive
running.
ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
It's complete to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Throwing again, Murray. He finds his man, complete. It's Miles. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down. Murray now to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Forced out to his left.
Oh, what the?
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now,
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 15. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Offense running back out here, and you remember last drive was pretty quick, about 10 seconds, Charles. One play, very long pass play that ended in the end zone.
And you know, every offensive unit, when that happens, they want to come running back out and recreate it. We know the chances of that are slim because now the defense is on high alert. But at the same time, that confidence should carry over into the start of their next drive.
Now left side, a completion is
Trucking
tight
for him
end.
ass,
And
boy.
he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. And the play fake, and now Heineke. Throw left side complete. That's Turner.
There's some more people truck.
Just short of the 45 at the 44.
And my tight end's gonna eat,
15
cuz.
more there, and they're on a roll at it's another first down. The partner still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the fourth quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
On second down, here's
come
again.
on.
And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive. On
third down, here's Gibson. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a fourth down. Here's Tressway now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. On second and 7, Murray. Green brings it in. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Who are these dudes y'all have out here?
Back-to-back plays.
Running routes.
3rd and 7 now.
And they big as hell.
Here's Murray. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Let's go.
Here's Andy Lee now, as he's on to punt for Arizona. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Commanders' offense set to take over. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead. If they can get
come
points
on,
on
man.
this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
Come on,
He's
bro.
got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right
I'm
there.
not
There
forcing
weren't
that.
really any
That's
throwing
not a
lanes,
force.
but the best part for
He's
him,
open. He just got to get to the
second and
ball.
third
I don't
down
know if he's
back
just
up.
like fucking. Oh, you damn near
We're
jogging.
in the third quarter of the NFC title
Oh, I
game.
like that
This is
type of
2nd
shit,
and
man.
10.
It bugs me.
Looking to throw, Heineke. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Curtis,
That'll
you
wind up
always
a gain
crying,
of
bro.
27 on the catch and run.
And if anyone thinks they're just
You
going
a
to
selfish
tuck their horns
motherfucker,
in and
man.
pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their
Like,
shots.
look at you,
downfield.
bro. Get
There's
open.
another completion.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
I just ran the exact same play the other way for you, and you don't even get open. Like,
Successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually
talking
fortunate
about?
that it was only knocked away.
I don't know nothing, bro. This
And
nigga.
taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down, Heineke. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Taylor Heineke, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are closing
Do your
in
thing,
on the
Taylor.
Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Oh, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives,
some of y'all getting traded, bro. I'm so serious.
On a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution.
If I'm not just able to straight fill your spot.
And no run back here for Moore. It's a
I'm gonna see what's going down with you, Curtis. You probably getting traded.
The Cardinal offense here ready to take over.
You don't get cut, you definitely getting traded. You ain't done nothing, dude. So sick of watching you get a ball up in man-to-man coverage when you're supposed to be a press corner.
In a hurry. Throwing on first down is Murray. Finding Green complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Murray going to throw. And as he throws and the ball is out, it's a live football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Commanders continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. CD, it'll go into the books as just one win, but this is a really impressive win. They've done it on defense, and here they continue to do it on offense. Another score in the 4th quarter to widen that advantage.
I like where you were going with that one. Would you say, partner, it was really 3 victories today? Landslide on the scoreboard, emphatic victory on either side of the ball. They really got it done.
That was a sweet-ass play.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
Gibson here running out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. first down right back to Gibson. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. 99 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he goes over the century mark with the AFC title on the line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Gibson again. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down
No
run.
sprinting.
And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
A handoff for Gibson. He'll get this down to the 38.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a first down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. And they'll try to throw now. Heineke eluding the pressure right. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders are pouring it on. Extra point by Sly is up and good. Well, Charles, just impressive in all 3 phases. Offense, defense, special teams have really done their job. And here the offense doing its part yet again with another score in the 4th quarter.
I know it seems like something we shouldn't do because the scoreboard does tell it all. But let's set it aside for a moment. This game was absolutely memorable with how they played it. Really terrific effort. Really well executed. Congratulations to them.
And no run back here for more. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. The football going back over to Arizona now. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like 1 possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Murray. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Jonathan Allen picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Talk about 2 sides of the ball at cross purposes, because
I ain't know they were going to play that bad.
The
man was relying on his legs, only throwing short-ass passes.
They've loved this ball game.
Not
They've
my
been able
fault.
to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 45-yard line. To throw is Murray. That's Isabella open on the right side.
Why are you playing so far off? I'll never know, Cam.
Able to get it to their 30-yard line. Murray now on first down.
Oh, come on, man. Catch that, fat boy.
That's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Oh, he's out.
Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 33. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
And this is going to be a Commander's first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
This is straight choke out.
Rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys into the Super Bowl. Right back to him on first down. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And here's a give to Gibson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The Commanders are going to the Super Bowl as we say good night, everybody. And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Drag them boys hell ugly. Who won? I bet the Ravens did. Oh, the Steelers won. Wow. How the hell did they make it to the Super Bowl? I'm going to be very interested to see how they play. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Julio made it as a wide receiver too. Damn. I guess he did play kind of the whole year for once. Devonta Smith. Christian Kirk. Wow. How is a 96 Stephon Diggs wide receiver 3 in this situation? There's really some crazy shit going on here. Mo Alley Cox got one? What is going on, bro? These must be... These are crazy. Wait. Trubisky is the QB. 240 passing, 3 TDs, 2 sacks, 4 carries. I don't understand what happened. It must be Najee Harris. I mean, at least that's the only thing that would make any sense for the situation. Because if he's only throwing 2 touchdowns, that means they must have rushed for 2 or they got 1 on defense. Hell, or 2 on defense, who knows? Either way, he's not doing all the work, you know what I'm saying, for the team, so. Oh, TJ Watt. That's a hell of a Super Bowl matchup. Ooh. That man got the MVP. I couldn't get it. That's crazy. But Ron gets Coach of the Year. Wow. Wow. Nice. Cole was in there too. That's cool. Jahan didn't get it. That's cool. I don't know. Dre London got it. That's cool though. That's all right. Olave was in front of us. That's all right though. Damn, Brian Robinson was on there too. I ain't had no. Oh yeah, we ain't had no defensive rookies for real. So best QB. Let's go, Taylor. Best running back. Wow. They gave it to Christian. We weren't even on the list. What? Cooper, what? 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 How is this dude here? Bro. How does this man, bro? How do you get defensive player of the year, but you don't get best linebacker? That's crazy. Juice got best DB, bro. His interception count was high though. That's probably like half of it. Damn, we had like 3 DBs in there. Probably more than that, yeah. Best kicker. Joey. What the AFC got going on? Joe Mixon run offensive player. Defensive player went to TJ. Trey Edmonds. Yeah, their defense is gonna be worth a record. Wow. That's crazy. Coach, your team has a chance to make history this week as the first team since the 1972 Dolphins to complete an undefeated season. How's your team handling the pressure? We locked in, bro, for real. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're gonna come back with this one later. You feel me? You already know.